Hello. Oh, hey
Hello?
there, A-Spark. Welcome to the stream. Hello.
Yeah, I'm
Welcome.
here, but I'm sort of.
You're behind the fan art, of which yours just came up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's quite a few now. I think Phoebe might be, outside of like manga gaga characters, might be the character that's been drawn the most out of mine. Mainly because I asked people to, in most cases. It's kind of a cheat. I think most of these came from like a draw this in your style challenge I put up, and I was surprised how many people actually took me up on it and the thing. Saw the notification for once when I wasn't busy. Funny how that works. Yeah, it is. Yeah, and like that fan art that literally just popped up today by Satch. I completely forgot that I actually requested that from him when he was saying, "Oh, I'm going to draw a bunch of stuff. Ask me to draw you something." I was like, "Oh, can you draw my character?" And then, like a month later, he's done it, and I must admit, I completely forgot I requested that. It just came out of the blue. I was like, "Oh my god!" It'll come up on here in a minute because I did add it. But yeah, welcome to the stream. This is just kind of a short, weird little thing I want to do just for the raffle, basically, and I'm just set it up. So basically, I've got everyone that has entered names. Oh, that actually focused this time on little bits of paper. I'm going to screw them up and I'm going to stick them in this op box.
Or just Danish for little storage tub.
No. It's an box. That's what it is. That's what you have to call it. That's what it is. But yeah, I'm going to be screwing them all up into little balls, sticking them in there, shaking it about. Pick one out, or maybe make one drop out, and that'll be the winner.
Yeah, that's.
And then I'll put it. Obviously, I'll put it on Twitter and stuff. And I'm going to be keeping an eye on Twitter just in case anyone else enters. But to be honest, I've got 15 entrants now, so I'm pretty damn happy with that. It's a good thing I shifted it a week because when I initially did it for like the 1st of October, I had like 3 or 4 entries, and it was like that's not even 1% of my follower count. But yeah, I'm not expecting everyone to join because not everyone has an OC. But I guess before we get to midnight, I just wanted to maybe doodle up some of my own OCs that I'm sort of working on. I've got quite a few. None of them really have much of a purpose yet. They're just characters I've made for fun. Yeah, we could doodle some up. I might bring up some past artwork of said characters. I want to draw more of this guy right here. The thing, yeah, that guy. Gagakun. I'm actually considering changing his name. I don't know if I want to have the Japanese kun thing for his name. I'm not 100% sure yet. But I kind of want to have some kind of reference to, yeah, the old Gagaman days in there. So he'll probably still have Gaga in his name. I didn't want to straight up call him Gagaman. And well, I guess I could. There's nothing stopping me. But yeah, I could do that. But I do want to draw some more stuff of him. I could show you a couple of things I've been working on as well. Because when I got that 500 followers, I did actually start working on this really dumb little animated GIF thing that I never finished. I guess I could show you that. And I've also been working vaguely. Well, hey there, MB.
Hello.
I still call you Gagaman in my head sometimes. That's fine. I don't mind that. Gagaman's a good alternative. I was called that for many years. As long as people ain't still calling me Manga Manic, I'm all right. that was quite many hot dogs ago. Very long time ago. So yeah, if you've just joined us, I'll show you your one. I'm going to do the raffle physically. I was going to use one of those digital roulette things, and I thought, nah, I'll do it in webcam, legit. I've got everyone's names, little bits of paper, and we'll be doing that at midnight. Yeah, it's more legit. But yeah, I'll show you. Right, I'm just gonna basically spend the next 2 hours probably just going through old art and just trying to spitball ideas for some of my characters because I've got some ideas, but some of them are probably a little bit too ambitious. Like a fighting game, for example. Quite a few of these characters I could see them working in like a really ridiculous fighting game, but that would require a lot of work. Oh, Jeff Bezos can't manipulate the results. Yeah. Right, let's move this over to Oh, I haven't even. Oh, I have got it on Fire Packer. Oh, that's good. I might actually need it on Photoshop first. Have I got Photoshop open? No, I have not. I should do that. So I can bring up the animation that I was working on. I'm probably not going to finish it, but I'll show it anyway. Let's see if it's still. I'll have to find it. It's in my sources. Oh, I was going to put some music on. I completely forgot. Let's put some random Amiga music on. Hopefully we don't get anything weird. But this is just a bunch of demo scene stuff I found on SoundCloud. So I'm going to chuck that on in the background and hopefully it's not too loud. Just going to have it nice and quiet in the background. I'll have it a bit quieter on my end so I can actually focus a bit. Ah yes, or the shmup game. Yeah, funny you mentioned that. I actually found the Flash version of that I was working on and posted some GIFs on my website in the archives. Basically, I've been just digging through the archives again recently, just trying to put up as much of the stuff I want people to see of like old stuff, or stuff I don't mind being up there. What am I looking for? Ah, there we are. There it is. So I just need to. This one's very sample heavy. Hopefully there's nothing in here that will get me caught out. So yeah, that's. Oh, I forgot to change it to Photoshop, didn't I? That would help. Boop. Right. Right, let's play that. Yeah. I mean, these are on SoundCloud for free, so there shouldn't be any issues. So, but yeah, that's the thing I was working on. A bunch of Twitter birds stalking Gagagoon, and I don't know. I don't hate it, but I don't know if it's worth rendering proper or not, or maybe I should just chuck it out as is. I don't know. Some of it's really dodgy. I just threw this together in about. Not even an hour. Like I was just making this for the fun of it on the day I got the 500 Twitters. But yeah, that's that. I guess I could show you the other bit of animation that I will be working on, like properly. I'll close that for now. No, don't save it. What was this? Sorry. I'm gonna have to open another program. Yeah, so the stream's a little bit higgledy-piggledy. I've been at work all day and I am actually quite tired in that, but I just wanted to do something for this raffle, so it's not just me just going, oh, this person won on Twitter and that's it. Yeah, I didn't want it to be that boring. Right. Open a recent item, that'd be nice. There it is. Preferably on my other window, please. Where's it gone? What? It just closed itself. What? Okay, thanks, Flash. I literally just was trying to move the window. Shout outs to the bird with growing eyes. Yeah. Shout out to that bird. Let's try this again. For some reason. I think it thought I pressed X when I actually didn't, but let's move it over this way because I do want to work. I want to work on this on stream as well. But basically, I'm going to be working on. I'm helping out on a WarioWare Gold Reanimated at the moment. I don't know how you have the energy to stream after work. I'm exhausted. I mean, usually I don't. Hey there, Ewan. Oh, Flash, we love you, but you can be a pain at times. Oh yes, right. Let's switch that over to Flash. Yeah, it'll let me. Flash, please. What? Why is Flash not there? Oh, is it because it wasn't open? That might be why. Hang on. Oh, now it's. What it's doing. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. So yeah, WarioWare Reanimated. So there was basically it's a reanimated of every single cutscene from WarioWare Gold on the 3DS. And there's a lot of them. There's like half an hour's worth of animation to reanimate. So they put out the first part earlier this year, and I'm basically helping out on the second part because I've been in a bit of a WarioWare mood lately thanks to the new game and replaying some of the old games and actually playing Gold for the first time, even though it's been sitting on our shelf for ages, but I might have to pause this music for a second so you can hear the audio. Yeah, I think I'll just turn this music off for the minute because it's a bit distracting. Yeah, I shall. Hopefully you should be able to hear it. This is pretty early at the moment, and this is literally just a couple, not even an hour or two working on this, but I'm quite happy with it so far.
There may be a ghost. Is this just another prank?
Wait, hang on a sec. It's not playing it properly in the program. That's good. I'll have to open it.
There may be a ghost.
Oh, great! It's in a different thing. You're going to hear it over and over again now. I'm not sure about the second half of this yet, but all you can hear is it repeating over and over. There we go.
There may be a ghost. Is this just another prank?
That's all I've got so far, but this is just one of the shots I'm going to be doing. So far I've put down for 2 scenes. The other one you showed earlier on Discord was incredible. The other, yeah. All right, I'll turn the audio off. I'll turn the audio off because you're just going to hear it over and over and over. Can I even do that? No, I can't. Okay, I'm closing it. Hey, Deadly Decito, thank you for the raid of 5 people. Nice, thank you. I should probably show you the original seat. Ooh, hello there. Welcome, Twisted Algebra. Sorry, I haven't actually got anything on the screen right now. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Just me in the corner. Oh, Jack corner. Oh. What was that? I didn't quite catch that one. Oh, it's A-Spark. Hey, thank you. Thank you for following. Thanks for the raid, Deadly Decito. Nice to see ya. What was you playing? Let's find out. What was you up to? How do I do this now? I can't remember how you do it. I haven't been like. Is that it? Don't starve together. Nice. I tried that a while ago, and I did like it, but it was a bit stressful for me. It wasn't the together version. I think it was just the standard don't starve. But right, so I guess I should actually do something now because I've been streaming for like quarter of an hour and I haven't actually done anything. So yeah, I was going into characters that I want to work on, and one of them is this one that I doodled a little while ago called Duran. You get it? Because drains is fire hydrant. Duran, and he could have a twin brother that's also called Duran. I don't know. I have no idea. It's a great game, but chaotic. Yes, definitely. All the sort of like survival stuff is probably what I was struggling with most. Like it's a lot. But yeah, I was thinking I might sit and try and doodle more of this guy, maybe. And I'll show you some of my other characters just so you can see what we've got. Let me see. I've got a few others that I've been working on, or just like characters that I've been trying to adapt. Like, I don't know if anyone remembers a character I designed many years ago called Dashinuki. I've decided to change his name for a start. He's just called Rash now. Maybe. I just don't think that... Again, that name was a little bit weeb. Because I think it was literally like taking words that sound Japanese that are probably not... Yeah, I'm going to just fellow. I've been trying to design, like, slightly tweak this character so he's a bit more feral and a bit more animal-like and a bit less how he was originally, where he just kind of looked like a slightly insane Rice Star. I'm trying to make him look less like Rice Star and also less like Pogman, because he does kind of look like Pogman as well without the nose. But it's... Yeah, those are big influences. So, you know, both of those are massive influences. So they're going to be in there in some fashion. But, cool. I'm glad people actually remember this guy. He's technically a childhood character. Let me see if I can find Let me just have a look. I look in my old folder, old art folder. Found it. Right. This is the first time I ever drew him. It's from like 1994. So this is incredibly. I'm going to be showing the original art. Oh yeah, I see a little pog man in there. Especially given the comic was Manga Gaga. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, that's like the first time I ever drew this guy, and he wasn't drawn again until like let's say 2003 was the first time I drew him again and gave him that name, christened him Dashinuki, because I think that like that childhood version was just like, hey dude, or some shit. Oh yeah, there's the one from 2003. That was me like sort of designing him then. So yeah, I never like hated this design as it is, but I just want to make it better. Quicker way to actually look at all the characters would be to actually use my website. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just quickly chuck this over to, hopefully it'll go to the right one. There we go. Oh, it's showing all my stuff. I should probably move that. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, this is weird. Just browsing my own website like a narcissist. But this is much quicker than like trying to drag all the artwork in. So I'll do that, because then you can see every time I've drawn said character. But now I drew stuff back in '94. Yeah, so this is from 2005, this one. Okay. So this is a character I've been trying to like tweak for years now. Like he's like gone through not a lot of changes, just a few. I quite like this one. I quite like this version of him. No, I'm not doing this thing with the pupilless eyes, which is something I did a lot back in like 2005-ish time. So many of my characters back then had no pupils. They just had that sort of Tim Burton eyes to them. But yeah, I think this is where I was trying to make him a bit more. I think at that point he was like electric based, but I'm not sure if I really want to go with that anymore. Again, I kind of want to make him a bit more animal. Yeah, basically, he was an electric Pokemon. But yeah, at some point I was designing these characters with the intention of like doing some kind of scrolling beat 'em up. But now I'm starting to think it would work better as a one-on-one fighting game. And I don't know what it would be called or anything like that, but I just would love to make a fighting game. Even if it was just like a really simplistic one where you didn't have like button combos. It played more like, I don't know, like Smash Brothers or something, but not a platform fighter. A one-on-one fighter like, yeah, like Skullgirls or something. Visually on par with like something like Skullgirls, I guess, but maybe simpler controls. Maybe make it tag team. So I've got some other characters that are sort of associated with this guy that are also childhood characters. Both of these guys here, Zack and Bomoink, are also based on childhood characters. I'll see if I click on him. No, wait. I'll go back. Be quicker to go. The characters. There they are. I've actually just like categorized everything. So, there we go. Childhood for. So this guy was a bit different when he was a childhood drawing from like '95. I think it was just called like. My spelling was atrocious when I was a child. It's still not great. Spikefoot Mad Monster. There you go. Sonic versus Spikefoot Mad Monster. And then at some point I drew this version and he became a pig. And I guess that's where the idea for Bomoink came from, because I just gave him a pig snout. And my spelling is still atrocious. Yep, same here. So yeah, Bomoink's gone through quite a few changes. When I was drawing him here, he just had like these weird little spindly legs down here, and he was just kind of like this face and big arms. And I still don't hate that design. but I have actually changed it quite a bit since then. Yeah, because I really wasn't sure what to do with his legs. Like, legs still bug me. It says it literally right there. Yeah, actually figuring out what I wanted him to be outside of just a head with some arms and legs took a while. But I think, not last year, but the year before, I finally got him down. And he's basically a Wario-looking guy now. Like, in terms of like physique, he's actually just straight up got a body now. He's not just a head, and I think it just works a lot better. It's fun when you're programming. Oh, blimey, I bet. Like, you get a single letter or character wrong, and it messes everything up. But yeah, this is the design I think I'm going to stick with for this guy. You can probably see a little bit of Wario influence in his physique and face in some ways, I guess. He's supposed to be like a space pig, I guess. He's like a bounty hunter or mechanic or something. I haven't really got, like... I haven't gone down to the nitty-gritty with this yet of what he actually... Oh! Wait, no. I tell a lie. It literally says it here. Mechanic who just so happens to be a space pig living in the Earth year of 2199. I apparently wrote this at some point. He loves to tinker with old machinery such as the antique drill bot Vivi. Ah, there you go. I linked Vivi into this as well. Oh, well, I've also got him as a space piglet for reasons. And he is very, very deliberately based on a video game which in the West was called Psycho Pig, but in Japan was called Butasan, which is a game with like little pigs just throwing bombs at each other. So I sort of deliberately made his child form look just like kind of like them guys, I guess. Like, it's a very deliberate, at this point, it's a very deliberate reference to those games. Like, this one's rubbish. I really don't like this one. Like, again, I was trying to figure out a body and it's just bad. It's just all bad.
Terrible,
I like the Mars bar, though. I like that as a Mars bar.
Deck him in the Mars bar.
Deck him in the Mars bar. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that latest design of him.
Noises, I think.
That's alright. Probably didn't. Yeah, let's check out Sack, because I think I've got childhood drawings of him on here, and if I haven't... Oh, I haven't got exact childhood drawings of him, but I've got what he basically looked like here. Oh, I could just drag the pictures, couldn't I, into... I just realised I could just do that. Oh, wait, that's just some old stuff. What are we looking for? What year was it when I made him? 97?
Wow, that's a very long time.
Yeah. He's actually one of the slightly newer ones out of these, funny enough. Where is... I'm pretty sure it was 97. If it wasn't 97, it was 98. Ah, here he is. Right. There's a few other characters. So, I was a weird child. Look, it's like an AM2 game, but it's also a Kaneko game. You know, the guys that made Wanny Wanny Worlds and the Chester Cheetah games and what's it called? Time Dominator First. I I just saw that logo in a magazine and had never played any of the games at the time that they created, and was just like, oh yeah, this is a collaboration between AM2 and Kaneko, and it's like a Sonic the Fighters style fighting game, which is why I'm probably going back to the idea of this being a fighting game, like with all these characters. So yeah, there he is. He was just like a ball shape, again, kind of Rice Star-esque. And I've got a few other characters here. Look at this. It's got freaking Kuma-chan from Fighting Vipers up here. Look at him. It just says All Saints Lose. That's not what it says on his shirt, but there we go. I think this guy is based on he's like a parody of the very first time I saw a picture of Pikachu, probably, or maybe Carbuncle from Puyo Puyo. I don't know. Yeah, no. Most of these have not become new characters, but he has.
There I was thinking it was weird, maybe him like drawing what's supposed to be Victorians.
Hmm.
Then just for some reason there's a Johnny Bravo in the middle of it.
Oh, some of my stuff's very odd. Oh, I've got another one here. Oh, this one's got Sarah from Sonic OVA on it long before I knew what her name was.
Oh yeah. Oh,
But
but
yeah.
Sarah.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be her anyway. I probably saw this in a magazine or something.
There's actual Kuma.
Yeah, there's Kuma-chan, yeah. So this game that I was making up as a kid was basically Sonic the Fighters, right down to like the rings coming out of them, and it even says like official Sonic license on the previous picture in bad spelling. I kind of want to do something with this stick guy. He's just a stick. I like him.
Sure, it's not Wild Woody.
No, it's definitely not Wild Woody. He's literally just a stick with like googly eyes. I kind of want to do something with that guy. They've all got gobbledygook names, like just trying to sound Japanese without actually understanding how Japanese works. But yeah, there's Sack again. 2-player and 1-player versions. I presume they're different. One of them's got boxing gloves, the other hasn't. Yeah. When was this? 2005, this one. So this is me taking those childhood drawings, and you'll probably notice here, this character here called Jess is basically the primordial Phoebe, I guess you could say. Because I based I really wish I could have done Inktober again this year. Hey there, Murray Curry.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream. Just sort of chatting about my OCs like a narcissist. I don't know, just trying to spitball stuff. I suppose not. But yeah, this is basically what Phoebe came out of, and she was birthed from Inktober. So, I was trying to come up with ideas for Inktober. I was like, I'll take this childhood character and redesign it, and that's how I ended up with that stick character is literally a boss someone made for one of the Make a Good Mega Man level games I judged for. Really? Oh, okay. I wouldn't be surprised if that stick is inspired by like Waku Waku 7 or something. It looks like something from that. In fact, a couple of these do. This guy is literally from Waku Waku 7. Like, there's a character. The final boss in Waku Waku 7 is just looks almost exactly like this, but without a mohawk. This guy has been reappropriated to be less this, and I'll show you in a bit what his evolution is. But yeah, Sack has gone from being just some kind of, I don't know what he is, like what animal species he is. No idea, some kind of rodent thing. But he went from being like this boxing glove wearing thing, and now I'm kind of interpreting him as what's the bloody fighting style that Sagat has? What is that? Well, like the actual like fighting. Oh god, it's gone from my head what it's actually called, but I'm thinking of him as being like that kind of like fighting style, I guess. I don't know. And at some point I came up with the idea of these. At some point he was maybe going to be a sort of ninja type, but I'm kind of going off that idea because that'd be kind of standard. I haven't drawn this guy as much, but there's a couple copies of him here. But yeah, who else can we chat about? Oh, Jaeger. So.
Oh yeah, he was your Jaeger was your gamer bird. To begin with.
That sound alert come through. I didn't hear that. Turns out when hundreds of people send levels in, they start going off the wall. Oh god, I bet. So yeah, this guy isn't as old as those last ones. In fact, he only goes back to 2011 technically, because he was made for the. Oh, it wasn't the first one. It was the second Southend Film Festival animation I did. So these were like the evolution of him from just trying to design him for that specifically.
It's like a sort of woodpecker,
yeah, I'd say.
Type thing.
Yeah, I think at the time I was like, oh, he's like a flamingo, but no, he's more like a, I don't know. Like or maybe he could be half of each. Maybe his parents are a flamingo and a woodpecker. That would be odd.
But then you sort of, I think he made him like into like a Dutch like punk or something.
Oh yeah, that's again as an Inktober, I went back to that character and turned him into this. I haven't drawn a lot of him yet, but so at the time I was thinking, oh, this could be another character for the game idea that has all these characters, and my first idea was he could be like shop guy, yeah. He's like a maybe slightly stereotypical Amsterdam type, I guess. Like you can imagine him running a coffee shop, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a Dutch flag button? It is indeed. Yes, he has a Dutch. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've even put like the Amsterdam like triple X thing
Oh, yeah.
on the shoulder there. So I haven't drawn much of this guy yet, outside of just some doodles. But
I'd like to go to Amsterdam.
I'd love to go to Amsterdam again. I really liked it there. It was fun.
Yeah,
Good fun.
going. Forget coffee shops. I'm running to the blooming Tony shop again.
Okay, so this guy I definitely haven't drawn much. Again, spawned from an Inktober. He's not based on anything from my childhood. He's just a character I came up with because I was just trying to come up with loads of weird characters that could all be connected in some way. Oh, as someone who is Dutch, 10 out of 10.
Oh.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
So this guy.
Oh, Owen Brand.
Owen Brand, that's his name. Owen Brand. If that doesn't, if that doesn't twig with that, I don't know. It's just a weird pun.
Yeah.
I need to be careful with this one because he's kind of just a stereotypical chav, and I really don't want it to just be a chav stereotype. I want him to be a bit more than that, but that's all I've got of him so far.
Well, what he is, he's
Do it up. Yeah, I can't even remember. Oh, don't bottle it up. That's what that was meant to. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Dick you, mate.
he's supposed.
Testo value.
Yeah, he's like supposed to be an own brand
11%
like
volume.
cider or something.
Yeah, I'd say he's like a cider. And I haven't actually drawn her yet, but I want him to have a missus who's a Prosecco.
Yeah.
Didn't you come up with a really good name for her as well? I was trying to remember what it was now, but you at some point you had a really good name for her. I was like, oh, that's it. But then I forgot to write it down.
I've forgotten what it was.
I have another picture somewhere. Let me just look. One I drew. Was it last year? No. Wait, it might have been last year. Let's have a look. The group picture. Oh, it might be older than that. Blimey. Some of these characters I've been like slowly designing for such a long time. I forgot. I can't believe how long I've. Ah, here we go. This is the one I was looking for. Oh, that's it. That's the term. That's what I was looking for. Oh, he's a wombat now, apparently.
Oh, alright.
See, I can't even remember my own, like, what I've been saying about these characters, and they keep, like, changing what they are. Like, I was just like...
I was going to say, was it
Graffiti artist,
Chantelne or something?
Oh, something like that. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But yeah. So, like, if this was going to be a scrolling beat-em-up, like, Owen Brand would be like a common enemy, I guess. There'd be lots of them.
Shauna Day or something like that.
Ah, something like that. That could work.
No, Chardonnay or...
One element of his character that's a bit effed up is she would have a pram of, like, baby bottles.
Yeah.
And his attacks would involve smashing them and then attacking you with them.
That's a bit dark.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want for this flow. If this was going to be like an actual fighting game idea, I do want the game to be a bit dark and a bit effed up. I was thinking about it the other day. I kind of want it to be a bit over the top. But yeah, I kind of want to fully render this at some point and put all these characters, sort of like a height chart type of thing. These are the only ones I've got in here so far. So yeah. Have I got... Ah, yeah, obviously we might as well go through Drill Bot VV, who I've been working on for quite a few years now. Well, it's been a couple years. or 3. When did I first draw her? 2018. Okay, so it's been a few years already. It's like time's flown so quickly. But yeah, as I say, where's the childhood version of her? Like actual childhood version of her. Let me find that real quick. Where is it? It's 90. It's probably 97 again.
Okay, so I'm just going through a whole Wikipedia list of like white line great varieties. See if I can make a.
I'll go for it.
Give her a name.
Yeah, should actually try and draw her at some point as well. I've got a rough idea in my head what she will look like, but I haven't actually drawn her at any point. Let me find. Oh, I don't think I've actually scanned any of the childhood drawings of her, but I think she was designed in like 98. I don't know why I'm like getting like specific years down. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, that's what her design looked like initially. This was a drawing I did in 2006 of like, yeah, what that Sonic the Fighters looking game could have looked like 3D polygonal. It's doing good, thanks, Murray Curry. Just pretty much just doing this to just get ready for the little raffle, which I'm going to do live on stream. I've got everyone's names and bits of paper. That reminds me, I need to keep an eye on Twitter, just in case. There we go. Yeah, I've got another one now. Right, I better write that down. Yeah, Cotton Gravy's joined the party.
Oh,
yeah.
excellent.
I was hoping he would. Right, I better write this one down. Make sure so that's 16 now, I think. Unless there's another one there I haven't seen. Get this pen to work, that'd be good. This pen's not working. Yeah, let's get a pencil this time. I don't know why I'm bothering to put the ats every time, but I've been doing that. Right. Yeah, so I've just as I said that, I've added another one to the list now. So I'm just going to screw those all up into little balls, put them in the. I'll show you each one before I do it as well, so you don't think that I'm like excluding anyone or anything. But yeah. So yeah, we've got 16 now. That's pretty sweet. Right, what was I doing? Yeah, talking about VV, I suppose. I have to admit, some of the fan art, a lot of the fan art that's come through that people have made of VV, like, there's so many good ideas in their interpretations that it's almost like, can I nick this idea, this little trait you added? And stuff. One of them in particular I absolutely adore, that one that 2D Forever did of her like all like smashed up and like abandoned where she's been discovered. That sort of inspired the whole idea of like she's like an ancient steam robot, like mining robot that Beaumont's found and brought back to life, I suppose. Yeah, it was She's definitely like my favourite of my OCs. You can probably tell because I draw her a lot. And I think, as far as I could tell, she's maybe the one that most people like. I mean, it turns out people like it when I draw cute things. Like, I draw a lot of ugly stuff, but I think people like the cute stuff more. So I need to have a couple cute characters in there. I even did this thing while I was drawing her in different art styles. Like, other people's art styles, so you got like this Pure Fever style one, and you got this Invader Zim, Jonan Vasquez, whatever his name is.
Oh, Jonan Vasquez.
That guy, yeah. Oh, and recently I finally designed her sister as well. She's got like a younger sister who's like a newer model, like a more modern, sleeker version of her, so she's like Drillbot version 2. So, in the case of VV and Rev, I was almost considering just. Well, I still could. I'm still considering maybe even just having them have their own project, just them two, and not associated with all the other characters, because they do look a little different to the others, I guess. They're not as But they can still work together. I don't know. It's all up in the air. It's all completely just, you know, I'm just spitballing ideas that may or may not ever happen. But it would be nice if I could eventually try and build something up with these, even if I just started making little animations of them just to develop the characters and get some voices for them. And I think that would be a good place to start. I'm a little bit worried that Rev might look a little bit too much like a OC that's really popular on Newgrounds. I'll have to be really careful. But she's not a completely different kind of character. It's more the colour scheme and stuff. I wanted to make sure, I wanted it so at least one of the drill bots, colour scheme wise, resembled the wrong trousers. Like originally when I was trying to come up with colours for Vivi, she was actually going to be like, I might even have that here. 2018. Oh, it was on Twitter, wasn't it? The initial attempt at her in green, sort of like green colours, but it definitely works better in sort of this more orange colour. Happens to be a lot, taking on aspects of artwork people have drawn. Yeah, I mean, for example, if I just go into the fan arts, or you know, the ones that were done. Ugh. This is the one I love. I adore this. Like the one that 2D Forever did. Oh, it's so good. Like, he's even like thought of like how the eyes would even work as a robot, which is something I didn't even think of. It's just brilliant. Love this design. I love this so much. Like the way the drills are done, so they're like a lot longer, like that. I just think that looks fantastic. Really like the body shape. So good. That was by a Sonic Bot who has entered the contest. I'm literally in love with this picture. Like, I actually am infatuated with this one by Jan Swindon. God, it's so good. Like, there's nothing better than seeing your characters drawn by other people. Like, it moves you in a way you don't expect, I guess. And yeah, that one that Satch just made today. I love this idea of like cheek, like it's interpreted the cheeks as like attachments on the side of her mouth. I think that's really good, and I really like what he's done with like the logo idea as well, of like the eyelashes being the eyes. That's so good. Like, I almost feel bad if I was to just take that. I'd feel bad. But at the same time, it's my character they're drawing, but they're adding ideas that are really goddamn good. Yeah. So yeah, I've got, you know, various ideas for these two. I kind of like the idea of them having their own project that's just called VV and Rev. I think that would work, but they could also be part of the fighting game as well. Maybe they could be the Ryu and Ken of the game, like they play similar but different. I don't know. Still figuring this stuff out over time. Let me see if I can find what I did with that bloke with the Japanese flag on his head, the little flat guy, because I don't think I've made a tag for it here. I don't think anyone actually... this website is pretty much just for me. I just do this for myself. It's just fun to like catalogue all this stuff. Where's the time? That's 11:15. It's a waste of time. Just wait for this to load up so I can find the tag. This is quicker than finding the artwork on my computer, to be honest. Now, even though this takes a while to load in.
Oh, is it champagne or something?
I thought it was something related to Prosecco. You actually came up with a name, but I can't remember. Right, let's just find.
I mean, I could go on the screen and just type a few down.
Ah, here we go. Right. So this guy has become a drum, and I made a partner for him called Strum, who's a guitar, as you can see. He's got 6 eyes. And again, I don't really know what they're for, but I want to do something with them. Maybe an animation, maybe... I've got this really weird idea in my head of them being puppets. What's that, Jim Henson puppets? Or, you know, like those pumping on your stereo like puppets, you know, where they have like actors in black on a black background and they like move the arms and stuff like that. I can see them being that. This was like an Inktober I did in 2017, I guess. I think that was the last time I drew them. But yeah, I can imagine them being puppets. And maybe, I have no idea, maybe this could be like a preschool show that teaches kids about music or something. I have no idea. But yeah, I definitely want to do something with these guys. I like the name Strum and Drum. I think there's maybe some potential here, maybe? I don't know, as long as there isn't something already very similar that I just don't know about, because there very well could be. But yeah, that's those guys.
I don't know.
Look how many bloody tags there are.
I don't remember what that was.
Yeah. I could just go on the characters one, so you can see original characters, that'd be quicker. Oh yeah, because I've been uploading a bunch of old stuff, so the old stuff's starting to come through now. Prosecco Blank. That's not bad. That's not bad. I quite like that.
There's another one I've got in my mind, but I think the name True is like sort of opposite of like what some working class like women would be called.
Yeah.
Prosecco.
Not bad. Yeah, so
if she was
there's definitely some old characters that I probably won't be going back to,
if she was
like that Valentine's Day. But yeah, I definitely want to do more with Gagakun. He's basically my mascot now. I mean, he technically always was, but now he has a body and he's actually a character, not just a logo, I guess. Like I've literally been doing this for almost as long, this design for as long as I've been on the internet, pretty much. he's practically 20 years old.
There's the other one I just thought of. Champagne.
That's good. I like that. I like that. That's pretty good.
Chantel.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, that's... I might as well just go through all this stuff. Obviously, Lucy Lottie was a self-contained short film. I have been having ideas of maybe remaking or at the very least remastering Lucy Lolly, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. I think I should just leave it as is and just work on new stuff rather than just remaking stuff I've already made. That's probably a better idea, let's be honest. I forgot about this guy. I've only drawn him once. There's a bit of a story behind this one. Again, he's technically a childhood character in all. He was never a human originally. He was just this tornado. But now he is actually a human that transforms into a tornado, and as you can see, it literally rips him apart and all his organs are inside the tornado. But there's a bit of an interesting thing to this. He wasn't always called Twistan. That's just kind of like the name I gave him more recently. When I say recently, it was probably like early 2000s when I drew him in a Sonic comic. I think it was based on Sonic Adventure.
Yeah, like Tristan, but it's like Twistan.
Yeah, about that. I don't know if I should even admit this, but he's named after a bully from primary school. Or was it high school? I can't remember, but either way. And even this design of him as a human is maybe vaguely based on him, but not really. But based on feigned memories of what he looked like, I guess. I don't know. So I don't know if I should have admitted that. He's technically inspired by a real person that I haven't known for a very long time. But yeah, whatever. Let me find... Did I scan them? Let me see if I scanned, because most of my, as you can probably imagine, most of my original characters were originally designed for Sonic stuff. They were basically Sonic fan characters, as you could probably guess. How far back does Tristan... Oh. Twiston. How far back does he go? He goes back pretty damn far, if I remember rightly. Tristan. He goes back, way back. He's like one of my oldest characters, probably. But I don't know if I have scans of the earliest stuff. I'm just going to have a look-see. Oh, I can show you the Sonic Adventure thing, at the very least. Because as you can imagine, most of these characters as well, when they were originally designed, they had very, very original names like Tornado Man and Scissor Man, stuff like that. Where is it? Did I not scan it? Ah, yes I did. Okay. So obviously I had this character for a very, very long time, and at some point I was drawing a Sonic Adventure comic. So of course, when they're in Windy Valley, he had to show up. I think that was the first time I called him that name, like the Tristan name. Yeah. So I don't think I ever published these online, like back in the day. I'm surprised I didn't, but yeah, I didn't actually finish this. Dreamcast in there. These are from 2000. So yeah, these are literally from as I was playing the Sonic Adventure, probably, or after I'd finished it. But yeah, I think that's the oldest drawings of him I have on here. But yeah, I don't want to spend this entire stream just talking about OCs. I actually want to sit and draw something. I also designed this guy on an Inktober. I don't know if he has a name. Let me have a look. Nope, he doesn't. He's just a mattress. He's a mattress. He's a mattress. Evil mattress. I really want to do an Inktober again, but it really would require me to have more time. Especially if I wanted to go to this extent of how elaborate these ones are. The only reason these ones even happens is because I wasn't working yet. Oh, and I also did these Inktobers of like Lucy Lolly at different ages, sort of like what ifs, if like what she could be like in later years. Really dumb. Like her as a 20-odd-year-old, and she's got like false like silver gnashes, and she works in a sweet shop. I don't know. I'm gonna look through some of my older ones. Definitely want to do more with this dude. Cyril.
Oh yeah.
The goldfish monster. You christened him that. You're very good at coming up with that with names, so yeah, you christened him that. His original name was a bit rubbish.
Well, where that came from was it was something to do with his Latin name.
Yeah, that's it. Obviously, some of these dog old characters are probably very unlikely to come back unless I completely redesign them or find a new purpose for them. Yeah, alright, I should probably actually get on with doing something because I've only got an hour. Like, for example, a character that probably won't come back is this one. Not bothered about ever using him again. I don't think I ever actually published what I did of this animation. But I was, at first, when I started it, I was animating on ones on paper. That was a really bad idea. At the time, it was an especially bad idea. There's some screenshots of it. And then, about halfway through it, I started animating on twos, and it surprisingly got a lot faster from that point, but I still barely made any of it. I recently put the storyboards up for that on this archive so people can see it. I've technically redesigned the how do you do, but technically that's not. That's like the character design's mine, but obviously the poem is not. So the poem that it was like the description was based on is not. So Probably very unlikely to ever do anything with Afro Lady again. It's just like a, hey, it's like Furry Curry thing. That was all it was. It was just me orgasming on that stuff. So that probably won't happen. See, if I had a chance to redo How Do You Do, I'd want it to resemble this concept art more than what the final film was like. The final film was a bit rushed, if I'm honest. Probably all going to be Lucy Lolly from here. If this is getting boring, let me know. Like, I'm literally just scrolling through my website right now. That's all I am doing. Yeah, I'm going to stop doing this. Let's actually try and do some drawing or something. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? I like how the website blends perfectly with the layout because it's the exact same picture. Yeah, let's change this to paper. Let's have a think about what we can do with these guys. Better completed than perfect. If people try to perfect something, they hardly ever finish. Yeah, that's a really good point. Is it weird that I like going back and looking at my old stuff quite frequently because it gives me ideas for new stuff? I suppose it's not too weird. Nah, like having that archive there is quite handy to be like, oh, if I want to draw some fan art, have I drawn it before? And if I drew it before, was it any good? And if it wasn't any good, maybe I should draw a new one. Or if I've drawn it too many times, I wait. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, exactly. And sometimes I even just go back and straight up do redraws of old stuff, because why not? Let's put some music on again. Maybe I will, but maybe I won't use the Amiga stuff because I have no idea what's in it. I haven't even listened to it, so for all I know, it's going to be weird stuff. Let's get some Mega Drive music or something. That'd be, I don't know. Maybe something different this time, because I think I played that last time. Oh, again, better check my Twitter just in case there's anything else. I'll drop in if you can see it, so you know what it looks like. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that cat. You didn't. Wait. Oh, what's that? Hey! Thank you, King Europe, for subscribing.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. Subscriber Prime, nice.
Oh, thank you.
I think it's good. I do it to keep wanting to revisit old stuff. Yeah, yeah. I don't think it's like necessarily a bad idea because sometimes you just come up blank for new stuff, and sometimes looking at old stuff, you'll be like, oh, I could do this differently or whatever.
And then I've got like unfinished stuff.
Mm.
That probably could have like been part of the big cringe collection of my art, but
Yeah. We used to have live journal for that, didn't we?
yeah.
I think we both did that, didn't we?
Yeah, when it got sold to the Russians.
To the Russians.
Yeah, they ruined it. The Russians ruined it.
I like it's just the Russians.
Well,
just
I'm kidding.
all Russians. No. We'll just be a flyby. Got to set up early tomorrow. That's cool. Thanks either way. Massively appreciated. Let's put some Chaotix on. Let's put on the Chaotix soundtrack. It'll be shuffled. So yeah, how loud that comes through. It's not very loud at all. In fact, that is incredibly quiet. And now it's just gone muted. Hopefully that's coming through alright. Live Journal is a site whose name I haven't heard in a while. Yeah.
No, what it was, when I was playing Fanfic, like after a short while, everything that was in the photo book like scrambled. Like
Yeah, I think I remember that.
I think, yeah, because I had an account for my art and then I had an account for like catch-up images.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, because I had an account on there for a short time. Mainly to archive artwork, weirdly. Just because it was quite good for him as hosting.
I'm just small enough to still use it, but
Yeah,
it's
still kind of a thing.
but this scrapbook feature is completely like
Yeah. I might have to look up more photos of fire hydrants and maybe get like, if he is going to have a brother that's also called Durang, because I think that'd be hilarious. Try and come up with one that looks like a different kind of fire hydrant, like a British one or something, and they're not as interesting looking. It kind of looks like an Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog character. Not a specific one, but he looks like something that would be in that cartoon. Again, wearing my influences on my sleeve a bit too hard, maybe? I don't know. Let's actually do some drawing today. Won't be for long, but unless I decide to stream for a while, but I'm going to be drawing tomorrow because I'm going to be drawing the actual winning entry on stream. Oh, really? Oh, is it all still up then?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. I think I deleted my account, so I don't think mine's on there.
Oh god, I think I got photos of when I was sending some like Pokemon some bobs.
Oh, really? But that stuff was a lot cheaper then than it would be now.
Yeah.
He's got little hairs down there, because of course, by his chin, because of course he has.
That's all fixed now.
I was thinking that reminded me of the episode with the sausage people. Oh yeah, yeah, because wasn't there a character in Adventures of Sonic that was literally like a sausage pig like this, and it had like wheels. I think it was in Mean Bean Machine, wasn't it? It was just that. That's what it was. I love that cartoon. I just love the character designs. It's just so stupid. Like, instead of like, I mean, some of the robots in that were based on Bandits from the games, but most of them were just like, oh, it's a pig on wheels. It's a sausage with wheels. Why the hell not? Yeah, he was in Mean Bean. I thought he was, yeah.
Oh, hang about.
Still messed up?
It's like some folders are still messed up.
Oh, okay. Right, so much like my other character, some of my other characters, I haven't quite decided on his body yet, but I still really want to have this chain link. I just think it's hilarious seeing having this stupid chain link. So yeah, he's had like this element. I think this is good. I definitely need to keep this element. I like this. This like sign. And I still kind of like the big shoulder pads. I think I want those to still be a thing. That maybe make him a bit of a bruiser character because I don't have too many of those.
Some of my older art.
Oh, nice. I remember that Mario one where he's eating the carrot. That was for that Mario collab, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That we both took part in. Whether this will actually become a final picture is not up for anything yet. This is really big, isn't it? Yes, this is humongous. I'm going to shrink it. Still, I think there's potential with this guy, maybe. Hey, Adventures of Sonic had sexiest fat man, the best Robotnik. Yes! Like, it's not even a question, he is the best Robotnik. Best voice actor for him, best characterization, he's perfect, absolutely perfect.
I kind of have a bit of a hate canon, you know, like maybe because of that Long John Baldry being openly gay, like maybe Robotnik is openly gay.
Why not? I could see it. Sounds legit.
And I'm thinking like almost all types of Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah, sure. I don't see why not. I really. Yeah. So definitely want him to be a bit bulky because on that original sketch he was actually a bit lanky. I think I prefer the idea of him being quite big. Maybe even. Maybe even just like.
This might be interesting to you. Something Russian.
Oh god, really?
Yeah.
Wow, he really did do a number on it, didn't it? God, I love the chaotic soundtrack. Game's not amazing, but as with a lot of bad Sonic games, or you know, not as good Sonic games, the soundtracks are incredible.
I still don't really. I still don't like the letters of the Cyrillic alphabet yet. I recognise.
Definitely need to exaggerate the shape of this, I think, but I can come back to that. Maybe. Oh yeah, make him. He's a real bulky boy. Why not? Why the hell not? Kind of like, you know, like that whole meme of like Diglett coming out of the ground and he's got a big muscly body. I can sort of imagine this guy being that. He's like in the floor as a fire hydrant and he bursts out of the ground like a big brick shit house. Has anyone ever named a character Brick Shithouse? Because that's stupid, I know, but is it bad that I want to come up with a character whose name is literally Brick Shithouse? See, if I am going to do like this fighting game idea, I want it to have a very British sensibility in its humour, and that, I think... Not sure, but I think they should. Robin Hood Men in Tights had something close. Oh, did it? Oh, I see. Brick's Hit House. Is that from Robin Hood, or? Oh, I haven't seen that film in a very long time. I don't know if it holds up, but I wouldn't mind seeing it again just to get a gist. Just to see it again, I guess. Oh, it's not quite as good as the last one. God, look at this chonk. It's going to be all metal, so maybe have some just kind of like bolts as like attaching the parts. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along, basically. I like the idea of him just being this proper bear now. This is looking great. What is it about? I'm just designing a character on the fly. Well, sort of. I sketched this guy earlier in the year. Now, I'll show you the original sketch. It is... Here it is. Yeah, this is the first time I drew him. As you can see... Oh, hello. Yeah. Also hi. No, I just made that up. Oh, that's not bad. I quite like that.
Also, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Hedgehog. Thank you for reminding me. I did tweet it, but yeah. Hope you've had a good one. Yeah, I think I definitely, because this old design was quite lanky and a bit weaselly, and I think I've already got enough characters that are like that. I mean, you think of like, he kind of just looks like Owen Brand, but a fire hydrant there. But here, he's way different. I don't know how his hands are going to work or anything like that yet, but... Whose birthday? Mine. Oh. Well, I like that note. That's cute. Alright. What have we got now? About 15 minutes? Oh, that's supposed to do me a massive favour, didn't it? Definitely, yes. It's alright, my throat's getting a bit dry. All this chattering. Okay. Let's shrink this down a bit more because it's just a sketch anyway. I think I have some other sketches lying around of characters that I haven't fully formed yet. Not that this has to be the final design or anything. This is literally just drawing for the fun of it.
Maybe.
Mine is in 1 hour. Oh, okay, interesting. So when we hit midnight.
Oh,
Interesting.
Oh, very small world, huh?
Yeah. Little dogster now. Yeah, I just like the idea of him like being in the ground, just a fire hydrant, and his eyes pop out, just smashes out, just pulls out of the ground. Just... Happy birthday, 1 hour. Cool. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to be bloody 35 this year.
What's the time now? It's 11.
Yeah.
What time is it in like Kuwait then?
Good question. Times would be quite blocky, I think.
Yeah, your birthday's about a week or so after mine, Bert and B.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Oh, okay, that was a bit bad. Well, the hand don't look bad, but the way it relates to the arm looks very bad. It should be further down, like that. Happy belated, very early birthday. I've still got about a month and a half, I believe, until I'm bloody 35. This is all just like maybe, maybe not. They do say you should sort of wear your influences on your sleeve. Don't like just straight up copy the thing. I think his head could do being a bit bigger. That hand is way bigger than the other one. How did that happen? Yeah, that's a bit better. Still wonky as hell, but doesn't matter right now. This is literally a sketch. Everyone got born. Everyone that has lived was born. I guess you could say. Everyone that has lived on this planet and is going to live is going to be or was born. I have no idea what I'm saying. Digital work is very helpful for correcting that sort of thing. Hell yeah. I barely draw on paper anymore, to be honest. Even though I've got loads of paper around the house. I have no idea what his legs are going to look like yet. Could be literally just anything right now. Definitely needs, his head definitely needs to be bigger. Maybe, or higher up. I don't know. He looks like he's kind of like got no. Well, he obviously doesn't have a neck right now, but maybe I could adjust that. It'd probably look a lot better for it. I think just having bigger heads would make. Don't know actually. I don't know. I think somewhere about there might do it. Yeah, that looks a bit better. That looks a wee bit better. I should definitely do more of this on stream, like just doodling, I think. Especially my original ideas, because sticking out a bit further as well, so it's a bit more there. So many of my characters outside of Phoebe are so mean looking. They look like they're gonna mess you up. Which, you know, if it's gonna be a fighting game, I guess that makes sense. Can I see who won the thingy? So we've got about 45 minutes until I do that. Basically, I've got everyone's names here, little bits of paper, and I'm gonna screw them all into little balls, stick them in here, shake it about, pick one out, and then we'll see. I was doing anatomy practice the other day and accidentally drew super long arms. I think sometimes when you draw closely, you lose sight of the bigger parts. Yes, definitely. Sometimes it works better if you draw things small, I find. Like, if you draw things too big, sometimes the proportions go a bit wild, or at least they do for me. Like, if you're drawing something really massive, sometimes it's better to scale back and draw things really small. Like, I think some of the smaller doodles here of him are better. Like the little drawings. I like this one. Particular. This one here. I should point out, yeah. I don't know what's going to go on with much of this just yet. It's all just... it's not bad. I don't mind it. I don't know what's going on with his legs just yet, but I'll think of something. But I think that's a good place to... I should actually save this. That would be a good idea. Does that pun make sense? It makes sense to me, but probably like Duran, Drain. No. But I like the name. I'm going to keep the name. Even if the pun doesn't make any sense, I'm going to keep the name. I just think it's a fun name. Ooh, I don't know. Oh, I thought I was late to pie. Ah, no, it's not midnight here just yet. Did I actually remember to write down... Oh, I better do that. Better make sure I've got this... I've got Hedgehog down. Yeah. I don't know why I'm bothering to put the exact Twitter handles on these, because some of the Twitter handles are not necessarily what I know these people by. But yeah. Right, so... let me see if I can find some of the other doodles I've been doing lately. Yeah, okay, I've officially made sure. I always love the Sonic credit melodies. Yeah, same here. Right, you're in there now. When it gets to midnight, I will literally show you every name that has entered. And I will show you me putting them in there so you don't think I've excluded anyone that's a proper. Yeah, yeah, I think I'll leave this one at that for now. I'm quite happy with that look, I guess. Let me see if there was any other source files that I can show that I'm working on. Let's see. There's a couple pictures in here I can't show because they haven't been released yet, but I need to get on with the WarioWare pictures as well. I've got Mike. I'm probably going to do Mike next. Okay. So I'm just looking for things at the moment. Go through sketches and stuff and see if I can find any of the other OC pictures. Yeah, all the pictures that I haven't finished yet. Yeah, I definitely want to do something with that character so far. You know what? Let's open that up. Character high chart, not height chart, high chart. There we go. Yeah, so we've got that. Maybe we should add a character or two to this, maybe? Oh, my legs are really achy today. I've been achy all day long. It's been not too bad at work lately, actually. It's been getting busy, but mainly in the evenings, and I haven't been working evenings. pretty much as soon as I left today, it got really busy. I was like, I shouldn't. No, I'm gonna teach myself and loads of stuff like that because yeah, I'll get loads of closes afterwards. I'm surprised they didn't give me closes this week. Actually, it was a coming week, but what else? We'll see. Yeah, these names are definitely still not 100% on Zach's name. Maybe one day it will change, but I don't know. As a landscape artist, autonomy, etc. just blows my mind. I'm not good at anatomy, not in the slightest. But what are we doing here? I'm going to expand this picture. Oh, yeah, my back and my legs are all achy today. I'm glad I got tomorrow off because yeah, there we go. Oh, thank you. Maybe on there.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, maybe
Oh no.
on our £300 tablet. It wasn't going to do it. Trees, yes, people no. See, I'm the opposite. I'm the complete opposite. Backgrounds, I don't even know where to start with backgrounds. I wonder if it's worth trying to put another character in here. But like this whole height. These heights are not like 100% accurate or anything to what I think they're going to be. Maybe I should put Rev here next to Vivi because she's going to be a bit smaller than Vivi because she's the younger. I say younger sister. She's a newer model of that robot. Let's just move these guys aside. Maybe I should put. Maybe I should name these layers so I know what they are. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Vivi. There you go. I don't know where the name Vivi came from. I have no. Oh, yes I do. And it's really stupid. Take a wild guess why her name is Vivi. Right, so she has drills for hands. What noise does a drill make? That's the name. Same with Rev actually. I just realised that's exactly why her name's that as well. Rev is also a noise a drill could make. So there's going to be a third one now, and her name is. Her name's just. No. Yeah. That's yeah. Some of the early doodles I did for Rev were really weird. Like, she went through quite a few iterations. At one point, she was more like a tank. She was like a tank shape. It didn't really work. I think it works better as her just being like a slightly different version of Vivi. Maybe we should draw the two. That's way too thick. Oh, we got that half hour, so that's not too soaked up in this, just so I won't forget. I also got to remind myself to periodically check Twitter just in case. I don't want to miss anyone out. Ooh. Right. So with like Vivi's like the peppy, happy, sort of like cheerful, optimistic robot, then Rev is the complete opposite. She's the done with this shit character. She's like proper like just no fucks given. forgetting actually who he looks now. Main difference is she doesn't have drills on ponytails or anything like that. There's different eyebrows, which I've forgotten what they look like. Should do for now. One of the traits I want Vivi to have is her drill ponytails. She has no control over them and they just kind of go nuts and drag her around and mess her up. Well, not like mess her up, but you know what I mean. Arms on this BB are not good, like the top half of them, but whatever. Doesn't matter right now. When you do height charts, really, you're supposed to do it so their arms are like stretched out, like proper T-posing, but for this, doesn't really matter. She's also just spikier, like spikes on her drills. She's got spikes on her head. She's got spikes on her feet. I think for Phoebe, I've got it so I've designed her a couple of times so she's got like rockets in her feet. And I think I'm going to stick with that. I think that does work. And yeah, like... Oh, thank you! I've been working on trying to come up with characters for years now, and I feel like I'm finally at a point where I'm coming up with some characters I do actually want to do stuff with. Because ever since Lucy Lolly, I've had a really hard time coming up with new, like, original animated shorts and stuff. Obviously I've been doing a lot of freelance stuff, and that's been kind of the meat and potatoes of what I do, like actually getting paid to animate, which is nice. But I do want to come up with some more original stuff, even if it's just like the little experiments. One of the things I really want to do is find someone to voice Vivi, come up with some dialogue, and then just try and animate to it, and just see how that goes. I'm not sure if I want to keep the idea of Vivi being an antique, but she's definitely older. Like an older model. She's got like all bolts in her, she's like, you know, more steampunky. Whereas Rev is a bit more sleek, a bit more... think of it like Wally and... was it Eve? The other robot in Wally? Where you got like, Wally's just like this really tired old robot, and then you've got Eve who's like this slick modern thing. That's kind of what I'm going for these, but maybe the gap's not quite as large. Get Murray Curry to do some voices for Vivi. Yeah, sure. This is maybe a strange idea, but for some reason I've had it in my head that she's got a bit of a like Liverpudlian accent, and I'm not really sure why. That's completely up in the air. That doesn't need to be the case, but every time I've thought about, oh, what could she sound like? It's like, she could be Scouse? I don't know why. That's maybe way too specific. But I don't know. Alright, well, that's not brilliant, but it'll work for now, because I am going to do final renditions of these at some point. Maybe I should put that new dude in there as well, even though I haven't got a body for him yet, but let's have a go at putting him in anyway. Mr. Duran. He's built like a brick. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Let's put him in. I'm just trying to come up with such a. At first, I was like, oh, I'm going to make enough characters that there's like a whole scrolling beat 'em up's worth, including all the enemies, but that's way too many. I'd like to make it so I've got like, I don't know, 15 characters that could all play off each other. I think that's a nice number that isn't absurd. Like, I don't want an absurd amount of characters, but I want to come up with as many as I can. Because that's what we do. I've really got to keep an eye on that time. About half an hour. You need someone to voice the dude from Amsterdam. You literally know who to call. That's not. You're totally right there. I will keep that in mind. I will definitely keep that in mind. Hedgehog. That's a really good point. As you can imagine, him being from Amsterdam really was inspired by going to Amsterdam. He's just like, I really like Amsterdam, I'm going to make a character that's from Amsterdam. That's what happened. That's how it happened. Oh yeah, this guy's going to have to be way taller than everyone else, I think. To fit in there. I want him to be big bloke. Yeah, let's canvas. Let's get that canvas size a bit bigger. Maybe 8,000, maybe a bit higher as well. A lot higher. What? Yeah, I do. I'm back. Voices, you say? Yay, we need you to voice Phoebe. Really? No. No. Yeah, I mean, if you want to. I don't know how that would work, but yeah, I'm gonna move these guys along. Yeah, I was just saying about how, like, at some point I would like to get someone to just voice some lines for Vivi and then start experimenting and animating her, just like little incidental things. Let's move these guys along a bit. Let's actually save this as well, that might be a good idea. Let's actually name these layers so I know what they are as well. This is why you draw things on separate layers so you can move them around. Like this. Eventually I want to fully colour and render each one of these out, so I've just got like a thing going on. But yeah, Duran's going to be like by far the biggest character. Let's go with that. It's huge. What's this one? Right?
Yeah. I'm just trying to tighten the kitchen a little bit.
Oh, right, okay. Alright, walk up there and go from there. Yeah, I just like the juxtaposition of him being like... Yeah, he's in the ground, he's just like, oh, it's just a little fire hydrant, and then just this giant body. Yeah, you can go even crazier there. His proportions are not decided yet. I've literally drawn him properly for the first time today. We'll figure it out over time. The design may vary, but let's just chuck him in there just to see what would happen. Yeah. I don't know about him being that big. That's a bit much. Yeah, practically all the characters for this thing. I don't know if I want to design any humans for this. I think they should all be either weird space animals or robots. Like, I don't think humans are going to come into the equation here. I feel like this is going to be... It's set so far in the future that humans don't exist, maybe. Or it's just an alternative universe where there's no humans, I don't know. But there are no humans. There's things that vaguely resemble humans, but there's no humans.
Aaron, looking a bit naughty again. I bought another pen holder thing.
Oh, did you?
It's one with like graphics on this.
It's got a face on the back.
Ooh. That was from Tiger this time.
I probably shouldn't put that too near to my monitor. I mean, it's not a CRT, but you know what I mean.
I think, well, there's quite a few things on that colour now on the side.
Yeah, there is.
Hanging on. Earlier, I was looking at pegboards from IKEA earlier.
Yeah. God, this soundtrack's so good. Why is that game so unfinished and like empty and boring, but it has this incredible soundtrack? It's like the only thing they got right was this. Well, and the aesthetic. I think the actual visual style of that game is amazing. It's like Sonic CD amped to 11. It's like even more colourful and over the top. I'm probably not the first one to imagine that this dude will have an incredible loathing for dogs. That's a really good one.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, yeah.
You know what dogs are like.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, that's a really good idea. That could be his introduction. A dog pisses on him while he's in the ground, and he bursts out and scares the dog away. Yeah, if he had a fighting game intro before he comes in, that's what would happen. The dog would piss on him. Oh, this is on the wrong layer.
Oh.
Surprise! Doesn't matter. I can easily cut it. Get it back in. There we go. Talking of voices, how is yours? Murray Curry. Alright, sorry, what are you doing?
I was looking in that drawer there, but...
Warned me you were doing that. I didn't know you were there.
That's the second time you've done that today.
Yeah, well, don't sneak up behind my chair then. You're literally right by my wheels and like quietly looking through drawers. I didn't know you were there. Now it's not very quiet, but yeah. Yeah, sorry if I caught your feet again. I didn't know you were there. Oh man, I really need to come up with this guy's legs, otherwise I'm just going to be like, well, he's got no legs. He needs legs. Or does he? He could be like hovering, and he's just got like a hover like that. No, I don't think that works. I mean, he could. He could just be a hovering thingamajiggy. No, I think that'd be dumb. It wouldn't work. Even these legs. Canvases. Oh, right. Yeah. You're just trying to make this room like those ones you see on Pinterest and that, aren't you? It's like, oh, here's all the things I don't use. I'm taking the mic. I should take the mic. Got now. We have about less than 20 minutes. Okay. I really don't know about this guy's proportions just yet. He's definitely. I definitely want to keep him this huge leg. It's fun. He makes for a different dynamic to everyone else. Everyone else has pretty similar proportions, and then he's just got this massive mofo. His hands yet either. It's all kind of up in there. Basically, I feel like he's like almost designed from the waist up, but everything below is kind of nebulous right now. It could be a spider. Look, it could be a spider with like that. There we go. That'll do. Or he could be. He just have like little, yeah. Oh. And then his hand with this. There we go, perfect. Nailed it. Oh, you found your Orbalon there.
Oh yeah.
Ah, that's so cool. I love this. Painted Orbalon on like a fan once. When did you make this?
I started it years ago.
Yeah.
But it's still
Actually
not,
functions as well.
it's still not finished, but it's supposed to be like them musical fans in Barry Ware Twisted.
Yeah, where you actually like go.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so cool.
Yeah, I need to get on that.
When you finish it, we should find a way to put it on the wall. Yeah, I think that'd look really nice. Yeah, what do you think? These legs and these hands, perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
These hands and these legs for Duran. Perfect, right?
Are they supposed to be chubby?
I'm taking a mic.
Oh.
They're not actually. Can you see it? Look, look at his legs.
Oh.
I guess you can't really see it from there. Yeah, Cherry T made that, yeah. Well, you didn't make the fan, but you painted on it.
No, the fan's like one of those craft ones you used to be able to get in Hobbycraft.
Ah, okay.
I miss being a bus, like one bus away from the Hobbycraft.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we got that. I'm just going to draw some form of legs for now, and then we'll figure it out another time, I guess. But maybe I should start preparing the box of stuff, because I can't imagine there's going to be any last second entries, but I do want to not actually start until straight up midnight. Yeah, proportionally is a bit weird right now. I think he needs longer legs, maybe. Like a little bit taller, maybe. Let me go up here. This boy big. What? Phallic?
Or is it
What, the
or is,
feet?
or is it like winter?
Huh?
Or is it winter? Oh, I'm confused.
Yeah, you're clearly not looking at it from the right angle. Where's the water?
Yeah,
Oh. I don't know. Yeah, there you go, that'd be descriptor. Everyone else is like, graffiti artist from Amsterdam, white tail, what? And he's just put shit out. For now, I don't know what his purpose is yet, I just... Oh, as in...
Oh, hello. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you for subscribing, Hedgehog. Nice, Prime subscribe. Nice. Thank you very much. Every time that happens, I have to encourage myself to stream more because then it'll be worth your money.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you get it with Amazon Prime, but you have to pay for Amazon Prime. Have I got every character in here now, or is there others that I'm missing? I'm not actually sure. Oh! Rash, or Dashinuki, he's... I think Rash is a good name for him.
He's a bit rash, isn't he?
Guess who forgot to cancel his Prime trial? Ah, okay, yeah. Might as well make use of it. Oh yeah, cheers for that. Much appreciated. Yeah, we ended up using it for longer than we intended, didn't we? But it was worth it in the end because I got to watch all the Gamera films and Space Adventure Cobra as well. Yeah, like serious.
Yeah, I watched a few things and stuff.
Yeah, you watched. There was a lot of Pokemon on there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only character that's missing from this picture now, out of this group, I think, that I've actually designed is. Oh yeah, yeah, Morikari's been having a really nasty cold lately. Cold's pretty much done with, but the voice has been a pain. It happened before. Ah. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope he get better soon. You know, it's like having a nasty raspberry, like.
Oh, or
just dry.
yeah. Well, there was that time when I lost my voice at Summer of Sonic.
Oh my god, that was so bad. Was that the one at
It was Brighton.
the Brighton one? Yeah. That was... Your voice was so bad, you literally couldn't say anything. You were just like...
And,
During like a, once in a year, practically only a few times in a lifetime event, and you couldn't even talk to anyone. It sucked. I haven't got time to throw in... Oh, I guess that soundtrack ended. Oh, well, I'll leave it for now. Hey! Oh. Hey there, Kip Zero. Thanks for following. Much appreciated. I don't suppose you remember when it happened back in 2011 or 12. It went on for like... Yes! Yeah, you're right. It did, didn't it? Because we were doing podcasts at the time, I think. Oh, no, wait. That was before... Oh, no, wait. That was long before. Never mind. That was a couple of years before. Yeah, I do remember that. When you, yeah, it was... Was it really 3 months? Bloody hell. Right, so Rash, I'm going to consider him to be quite small in comparison. I feel like he should be like this kind of size. Literally a little... He's a little angry bean. He's an angry bean. I think that's probably a good way to describe how I want this character to look. He's an angry bean. But not like, what's that?
Not like a mini bean.
Yeah. Oh, what is that? What is that weird 3D cartoon called with the bean? Like coffee bean character.
Killer Bean.
Killer Bean, that's it, yeah. I've been sorting out Roger's live-action Evil Doc episode and saw the cameo clip of you at Summer of Sonic 2009. Ah, yeah. Oh, blimey, yeah, 2009. Wow. Oh, I wouldn't mind seeing that. I'll have a look at that. Yeah, because I never got to go to 2008, but I did go to 2009. I don't know why I missed out on 2008, but... Yeah, this isn't very good, this drawing. But, I'll just chuck him in there just so I've got the sort of idea of what size he is. And I can always redraw this later. We've got 10 minutes until we do this thing, so maybe it shouldn't be that short. It should be more like that. Yeah. Put the legs in. Should these legs be that long? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, this is temporary. I probably won't keep this drawing of him, but I'm just putting him in just so he's there, so we get some sort of idea of what kind of proportions. He looks really out of place right now. I'll figure this out another time, I think. I just want him. He looks way too big. Like, I feel like he should be smaller than that. I want him to be like a... Yeah, more like that, I think. I want him to be quite small. If Duran is like the biggest character, then I feel like Rash to be the smallest.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Like you bloody bite your toes. I don't even know what to describe. Oh, what did I just say? Angry Bean. There we go.
Yeah.
Angry Bean. Angry Bean. There we go. That's his descriptor. Angry Bean. Right. I'm gonna get this raffle not started, but prepared, I guess. There isn't much to prepare, but I will get that going. Also, I'll find some more music to put on while this is all going on, so I'm not just sitting in silence. What should I chuck on? Kind of like heavy, why not? Maybe not the voice stuff. Yeah, right. I'm gonna put this on. Wow, that's quite loud on my end. Does this soundtrack a lot louder than the last one? Looks like it. Well, whatever. I could always turn it down a wee bit, I know. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, I'm missing a bit of chat here. I think most of us didn't go to the 2008 one because we didn't know about it. That's it. I think that's the reason I missed it as well, because it literally happened. I was like, what? What is this? How did I not find out about this? I think I was a bit out of the loop. Killer Bean, a step up from Mean Bean then. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Killer Bean. If you've not seen Killer Bean before, you need to look that up. It is wild. It's basically a series of like amateur 3D animation that became like feature length at some point. There's like a whole film. It's like a whole feature film by like a couple people just for fun. It's like all. It's basically an anthropomorphic coffee bean that does like Matrix stuff and shoots, or does all like John Woo stuff and shoots other coffee beans. It's stupid, but kind of brilliant.
Apparently, an actor from Killer Bean is now the same voice actress somebody out of the upcoming Mario movie, wasn't it?
Really?
Oh,
the one that's playing the guy from Wrecking Crew. Is it that one? I don't know, but there's a character from Wrecking Crew that's going to be in the Mario movie. Sounds interesting. Yeah, it's quite an old series. I think that it's been going for quite a few years. But not into chat. Okay, that's weird. dropped out of the chat for a second then. That's okay. Right, yeah, I'm gonna start prepping for this thing because yeah, I should probably tweet out that it's closed and I'm about to do the results. Because then people will know. Is this music too loud, by the way? Let me know if it's too loud for you guys. It's quite loud in my ears, to be honest, and I've got the volume down really low. Right, so let's cut away from this. Let's go to here. Maybe a smidge. Okay, I'll bring it down a wee bit. Let's see what that's like. That should be hopefully better. Okay, cool. Yeah, if it's too overbearing, I can bring it down a little bit more. To be fair, it's pretty loud in my ears. And I'll put this down. If I drop it any lower than that, it literally goes mute. That's weird. Better. Ah, cool. Right. So, let me get my that. Ignore the fact that it's a storage box. That's what it actually is. There you go. There you go.
It's a...
It's from Tiger. Still got his labels on it. Yeah, I'm just going to put everything in there and shake it about. We've still got a few minutes, but I might as well spend these minutes going through the entries.
You're right, but an increasing amount of my stationery is coming from, like, Flying Tiger, though.
Yeah, definitely. Right, so let's go through who we've got. Got the ND. I'm gonna put it into a tiny little ball. Drop it in there. Yeah. We've got... Oh, this is gonna focus. Jan Swindon. You just about to see that. Yay! You're a screwed up little ball now for ND, as will everyone else, right? In there. Oh, we've got 510 Prince, who obviously a couple of people in the chat will know, especially from Murray Curry streams. It's his other half, innit? I don't know what I have to show you. I don't have to show everything on camera. We've got Luke here. Oh, it's not focusing. It is not focusing. We have a higher chance of winning. Oh, definitely. If I closed this on the first, you would have had like almost 50% chance of winning. Ah, so this one, his Twitter handle is Chris Madmax, but this is Pastor Plunger, who you may also know from Twitch. So we've got Pastor Plunger. I just know him Pastor Plunger, but yeah, that's his Twitter handle. We have Cotton Gravy, long-time friend of mine, and yours as well.
Well, for an idea of how long we've known each other, we were basically in primary school.
Yeah.
Same class.
Yep, you were in primary school together, weren't you? Yeah. And he very recently had a credit in the latest My Little Pony movie, so there you go. The one that just came out on Netflix. Good luck. All the tiny screwed up balls. Oh, I didn't even show you who this one is. Oh, this is Sonic Bot. That's his Twitter handle there. One more Sonic Robot, I think it is. No, one more Sonic Bot. Yeah, Robot, yeah. Alright, okay. Do that, put that in there. It's midnight now, so I need to hurry up. Right, I forget who this is, but it's Farnoggin. There you go, that's the Twitter handle. I put down the Twitter handles, so I remember what it is. I want that hair colour.
Oh, what, mine?
To yours. Yeah, I think they're probably referring to yours, not mine. We've got Matt Benham. Again, someone I've known for quite some time. Most of these people I've known for a very long time.
I had to bleach mine first, and then...
Look, hey Chog, that's you, that is. Just about to make it out.
Because I'm originally a brunette.
Yeah.
So...
At one point you had red hair, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then you had to bleach it.
Yeah.
So you could make it purple. So you were blonde for a little while.
Yeah, and then
there's the Sketch Selector. Another good friend of mine who has done quite a bit of nice art for Sega in recent years. So
this is natural ashen.
no,
Yeah.
thank you. I have a lovely colour.
Yeah.
Right. So this is a Spark in the chat. Sparks Inc. Ooh, focus this time.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's an omen. I won't say that.
Yeah, and then first time round I used.
Look at all those little bits.
I used
Yo.
Bleach London, which is like a brand of like semi-permanent dyes.
AE Double or Frogman, as I still call him occasionally, but that is AE Double.
And then second time round, I put on it's a short squad one, Amphis Chrome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
There's Elk, who you may know from the Lucky Hit podcast. He's also occasionally in the chat. No, not on Twitch so much, but it looks weird that I've got this on, but it's because I've been using a tablet. If you're wondering why I've got this on.
They call it an anti-fouling glove.
It stops you from going all over the tablet
yeah.
screen and smudging it all up.
Yeah. I could have done with
We've got a Glider 27, who I believe is a new follower. If I remember rightly, I could be. Yeah. I never use my glove. Do you not? I've got used to it now. We have Ewan, who is also here in the chat. Don't know if I spelt that whole Twitter handle right, but it's there.
I could have done one of them gloves when I was using up my Cintiq.
And finally, we have Jackal ZXA, someone else I've also known for quite a long time. Right, let me just check that there hasn't been any more entrants, but technically there shouldn't be.
I've got one. I was going to share that glove, but it's actually too big for my hands, so I ended up ordering a small one for myself.
Right, I'm just tweeting, don't mind me. If you wonder what I'll do. Right, let's do this. Let's do this thing. As long as you know it's me. Yeah, exactly. Right, so, there we go. Wouldn't it be amazing if this was just filled up? But it doesn't matter, there's still plenty in there. There's loads. There we go, shut that up. This music is very intense and stressful. it goes with this, I guess. Right. It's not going to make a difference how long I shake it for, but I'm going to shake it for a while for intensity. I don't know.
Right, there's my glove.
Just shaking it around like it. Make sure it's... I'm just making this more suspenseful. We're just wasting time. Dramatic effect. Yes, that's the one. That's the one.
High five me again.
Should I get rid of this fan art thing for now? Right.
High five me
Okay,
again.
I'm going to close my eyes as well. Drum roll. Right, I'm going to close my eyes as well.
I've got a drum roll on here.
Oh, yeah, go on. Before I grab one. Oh, I'm going to shake it again because... I was worried for a second one just dropped out. It didn't, did it? No. Okay. I thought I heard something. Are you looking for a drum roll?
Yeah,
She's looking for a drum roll on a toy keyboard. This is intense. I mean, that works. Yeah, that works, that works. Alright, okay, I'm doing it now. Right, that's the one. Whatever that is, that's the one. Let's unravel it, if I even can. It's Farnoggin!
Oh!
Farnoggin! Right, I'm gonna have to tweet this out. So there you go, Farnoggin. Let me just have a look. Let me just double... Yeah. Right, yeah, I'm gonna have to tweet that out. Hey, thank you for the bits. Right, let's get that out. Oops. I'm trying to tweet this out. Oh god, stop.
That's the best one.
Ah, yes. I know who that is. Hang on, let me just find the... So this is a bit...
Here we go!
Oh god, I can't hear that and the music in this game. Sorry. Yeah, that works. Now let me just do that. Sorry, I'm just going through old tweets. Sorry, I just need to check. Oh, this is so stressful. Stop.
That's alright.
Now, right. Okay, just double checking.
Oh god, this one and all. That's the new.
Right. So, congrats, Farnoggin.
Yes. Right, here's some applause for you. Again.
Sorry, I'm just trying to actually find, like, just a sec. Wow, this is... Hang on. It's hard to use a browser with a tablet installed because it doesn't let me just tap on things. Right, let me just find, because I want to actually see who the character is as well. Not that it's going to make any difference, obviously, but... Ah! Yeah, here we go. Right, so I'm drawing this dude. Yep. Right, I better actually tweet that out. Right, I've actually tweeted it out now. There we go.
Alright.
Sweet! Right.
Congratulations, mate.
Right, okay. That's tweeted out now. So, yeah, I will be drawing that character. I will do this stream tomorrow, actually. Because I've got the day off, so I'm going to start drawing this character from tomorrow. So, I guess I'll do that. I'm going to turn this tablet off for the time being, because it's in the way.
I'll stop being Eugene from Hofburgers now.
Yeah, stop making fart noises on a keyboard.
Well, it doesn't have a fart noise, but...
Ah, why not? You'd think that would be the obvious thing to have.
I know, I've got something that does.
Oh, I bet you have. I think I know what you're talking about. She's talking about her ass. No, she's not.
Right, this guy.
Oh, yeah. He does fart sometimes. And flush.
There you go, there's your fart.
Yeah, there you go. There's your fart for you. Right, so, hang on, I was just gonna find the character that they sent. Why am I having so much trouble just looking for a picture? Hang on. I should have just saved him to my hard drive. There he is. Speaking of burly men. Let's save that image. Into pictures. We'll pop him on the screen. Actually, I just realised what I can do. It'd be much quicker, wouldn't it? I can just drag him into Fire Alpaca. That would be a lot quicker, wouldn't it? What am I doing? I'm just like... I must be tired. I'm just like moving around and not... Where is the picture? Where did it go? I put it in my pictures. Where is it? Ah! Where did you go? Let's sort by date when I might actually see it. This is taking way too long. I apologise, guys. Right. This guy. I'll be drawing this guy tomorrow. I don't even know what this character's name is yet. Hang on. Oh, he didn't actually say the name. But yeah, this is actually a new follower. So this, because I did allow people that are following for the first time, well, you know, following new followers to join in on this. But yeah, I'm going to be drawing this guy tomorrow. So, and it's going to be a full colour thing from... I did say from the waist up, but I might just do a full body one anyway, just cause. Yeah, this guy looks like it's going to be fun. He's got big chunky arms, that's fun. Yeah, I will PM Farnoggin about any additional details, like the character's name, that would be helpful. He looks like he plays Knifey Spoony. He sure does, doesn't he? Like... Moustache! Yeah, that moustache is going to be fun to draw. Right, so with that, I think I'm going to wrap this stream up. Yeah, I'll see if there's anyone to raid. I would sit here and draw some more OC stuff, but it's midnight. I can't. I'm too tired. I've been up since about... Well, I haven't been up that late, but yeah. But yeah, that was fun. Hey, Spark and everyone else in the chat, 13B and Ewan. I always forget how you pronounce it. And Murray Curry and everybody else. Ewan. Cheers for all popping in. Thanks for the subscribes and the follows and the raid as well. It's all very, very much appreciated. I have noticed there's been... I'm not gonna say it's a specific like reason for it, but there's been a bit of an uptick in like followers and stuff since I've been doing art streams more. So maybe I should continue to do art streams. I mean, I'm gonna do game streams still because I love playing games on stream. But yeah, I'm gonna do some more art streams. This is just making me want to play Dynamite Heady. That's probably completely out of sync with... Whoa, that's... yeah. Right, I'm going to find someone to raid. Let's do this. Right. Ooh, okay, so we're going to go over to One Chop, who is playing Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. God damn. I really want to get that. So let's go watch him play, I suppose. Yeah, let's go raid some Super Monkey Ball, and he's got his VTuber in the corner, which is very cool. I love the idea of having a VTuber character in the corner that is not an anime girl. I like that. These little monkey man. But yeah, let's go with that. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.